Hey there, my sun rays and my moonbeams. I'm so happy to see you again. It's so great. Welcome to Zen in the Void. I'm Zen and this is the Void and I love you. Let's get right into it, honey. I done already pulled the cards out because I got lots of shit to do. So, y'all just gotta work with me. I just gotta, just work with me. Aquarius, I miss y'all. I'm so happy in y'all energy. Y'all are happy. Y'all are happy. And I like it. It's a good feeling. It feels refreshed. Like y'all are like, ooh, yes. And you know why I know that's true? Oh yeah, let me get the updates. Before we get into the reading, hold on, just hold tight. Just hold a second. I know. I'm gonna stay on topic and everything. Updates for you guys. I went away for a couple days. I do these readings for you guys every other day. That's my goal. So if I take some time off or like I take an extra day and your reading is like a day late, it's because I'm actually working on some really cool projects for the channel. So I'm excited for that. Not really gonna get into it, just know I'm working on something. And yeah, I'm actually taking a whole lot of care of myself too with all that's going on in the world. I just really have to take a lot of care of myself right now. And yeah. And what else was the update? Oh yeah, I am putting a pause on doing the free mini reads I only do those one per person. So it's not like I'm just reading for free for so many people all the time. It's a free, mini reading, 13 minutes, one per person. Gotta be open and receptive. I'm very choosy about who I accept, who I say yes to when they request it. But all of that being said, I'm putting that on pause right now anyway because I'm working on these other things for the channel. And when I get to a better space, when I get that stuff done, and then when I feel mentally and spiritually ready to move forward with doing that, I will be right back to it and I will let y'all know. So with no more further ado, honey, let's hop right into this reading and see what's really going on. Period. Okay, so and another one, I found my freaking selenite. I broke it. This was like literally a amazing ass wand at some point, but it broke down and this is all I got left, but I'm happy I found it. Anyways, first card out, sweetie honey pie. I got the sun card. Y'all are happy, Aquarius. Y'all are happy. I love it because I'm happy right now, but I'm feeling y'all happiness. So honey, happy, and that's what I'm aiming for all the time, just saying. But y'all are happy and I love it. Got the sun card first out. And honey, y'all have a beautiful read, might I add. This read is beautiful. It gets a little spirit wants to help you through some things in the end of the read, but you're not there yet. We're at the beginning still. Next card out, we got the death card. You guys were fighting change at first, fighting death, but you guys are definitely going through that rebirth. This isn't always a quick thing where you reborn and it's just like night and day. No, sometimes it takes some days, sometimes it takes a week or two, sometimes it takes a little bit of time to go through a death phase, especially depending on what it is. Sometimes when we're changing, it could feel like I compare rebirth or metamorphosis obviously as simple as like caterpillar going into butterfly. You guys are in that chrysalis, you're still cooking up, you're still changing and being reborn, and that's beautiful. And you guys are definitely happy. The birth is going through because you're happy. And then you got another beautiful card. You got the Four of Cups in the reverse. This card in the reverse is about sudden awareness, choosing happiness and accepting things, accepting something. So you guys are definitely happy. You're suddenly aware of something. Something came to light, something came into your world and it made a lot of sense to you. It probably was there the whole time and now you really realize it. Sudden awareness. You're choosing happiness. You're choosing to be happy and you're accepting what is. You're just accepting what's happening in your life instead of trying to cling to control and instead of trying to click to the old things, which is beautiful because you had your death phase. So either you're still in your death phase or you came out of it and you came out of it with a sudden awareness and you're choosing to be happy, because you've been reborn. After that, this is where it gets a little bit tricky, honey. We got the Knight of Wands in the upright. This card is about action, adventure, and fearlessness. That's beautiful. Let's be honest, Aquarius, being wanting to go after something with action and just that fiery, passionate energy, and with adventure, because you're unafraid, you're fearless, lets me know that you're back in that Aquarius, that power. You're in your power right now, Aquarius, and that's beautiful. You're fearless, and that's beautiful. That's gorgeous. I wanted to, just dig a little deep. I wanted to, I basically asked Spirit, what is it that Aquarius is going towards? What are they feeling fearless about? What are they going towards? I got the Chariot card in the reverse, though. That's where I say it gets a little tricky, because it's a little, it was like, okay, so if they're fearless and happy with all these other cards, and they have this sudden awareness, this death that they just went through, this rebirth, why would they have the Chariot in reverse? Wouldn't they be on their way to something, right? So, especially if they're feeling like in their action, in their power, fearless, right? So the Chariot in reverse, that's about having a lack of control. Something is not moving forward. Sorry, I'm parched, honey. It is a scorcher. It's hot, I'm parched. Whew. But anyways, the Chariot in the upright means that something is not moving forward, okay? So there's a lack of control, lack of direction, and aggression. Like Aquarius, I feel like you have an aggression towards something. I just saw 606, so you might want to look up the number 606, angel number 606, Google it. So you feel like you want to go after something because you feel so good now. You feel so happy, you're fearless, you want to go on an adventure, you want to do action. But Spirit is telling you, or trying to get you to see, that you have a lack of control with something that you want to go towards. Like maybe control of yourself or the situation, maybe, I don't know. A lack of direction, you don't really know where you want to go with it. And you're probably feeling pretty aggressive towards whatever it is. Take it as it resonates. I wanted to go even deeper into it, right? So then I asked Spirit, why? What is it? Why is it that Aquarius is having lack of control, no direction, aggression? What is it? Why is that the case? I got the Moon card. That's letting us know, right? Okay, that whatever it is that you want to go towards, it's mysterious. It's one of those things where you're not quite sure. You kind of have to lean on your intuition. That's probably why you feel so aggressive, because if you intuitively know that you should be going towards something, or something is for you, you could be in this moon feminine intuitive energy where you're almost like it's like that femininity where you're really in your emotions, probably to the point where you're in this moon energy where things are you're a little disillusioned. You don't really know what's going on, or you think you know. That's probably why you feel so aggressive, but you probably don't know what's going on, because your emotions could be clouding exactly what your view of the situation. Though Spirit, I think, is in favor of you going toward it, because that's why Spirit is probably giving you this advice about going toward it. Whatever, it's what you want to do anyway. So whether Spirit is in favor of it or not, this is something you want. But you're on your spiritual path, so I'm pretty sure you care about what Spirit thinks. I just saw 808. That's about eternity, things being infinite. So whatever you could be going towards could be something that can make you infinitely whole, infinitely happy. I don't know. It's some type of infinity involved in it, perhaps. But it could be mysterious for the time being, and that's why you have this lack of control and lack of direction, because you don't know what's really going on with this thing. The moon is mysterious. It's shadowy. It's like, I'm not so sure. It's like trying to see at nighttime, and all you got is the moonlight, and the moonlight casts shadows. So anyways, this card kind of fell out under it, so I continued to just follow along this with the next card. Even though I didn't use it as a clarifier, it just came out under it and it just clarified it even further. But it's the Two of Wands here. The Two of Wands. This card in the upright is about planning, making decisions, and leaving home. So whatever could be going on, Spirit could have the Chariot in reverse here, because Spirit may be telling you to put a hold on it for these reasons that I just named, or you could just put a hold on it yourself for these reasons I just named. Either way, it's either your connection to Spirit that you're listening to, and that's why the Moon card came out, because you're listening to your intuition, which is beautiful, or Spirit could just be giving you that advice if you're not doing that already. And then the Two of Wands, like I said, is about planning, making decisions, leaving home. So that's probably why you're just a little confused and a little unsure, and you're just like, you just want to go forward with aggression and passion and action. But you are probably planning and making decisions about leaving home or going towards whatever it is that you're going towards, or Spirit is trying to tell you to do so. So if you don't know to plan, Spirit wants you to plan. If you're not making decisions, Spirit wants you to make decisions and, leave home. But I'm sure that's what you want to do, Aquarius, because that's why it came out. That's why you're happy. You just got rebirth. You're super action oriented, Aquarius. So I'm pretty sure this is you already. And if it's not you already, Aquarius, take it as it resonates. Some of you either have decided to do this already, or you're deciding to. You're kind of coming into it, which is beautiful either way. So anyways, next that came out, which I thought was really cute and amazing, is you got the Two of Cups here. Two of Cups is about unity, partnership, connection. This is a card of love. This card is usually talking about romance, romantic love. You know what I'm saying? It could be towards anything. It could be towards you committing to yourself, you committing to your spiritual path. It could be you committing to or in harmony with or unifying with a job or a friend or your family, whatever the case may be. But since you're leaving home, it could be something new having to do with love or romance or a new job, or just going to a new city or a new country, traveling, who knows. You're feeling adventurous, you're feeling fearless and action driven. So that's beautiful. And I thought it was even more beautiful because this beautiful card about love came right out underneath the Sun card. So I feel like whatever this is, this unity, this partnership and connection that you are feeling or going through, Aquarius, it's making you so happy because it fell in the Sun card. And look at the Sun card. There's two cherubs, playing under the sun. Ugh. That just screams connection to me. That just screams like equal pouring love. They're on this hill, on a hill with grass and the sun shining down, like all these little beings around them, and it's just, everything is just balanced and beautiful. So that's the vibe I'm getting. Whatever it is you're going towards is definitely making you happy. Under the Death card, I thought it was interesting that this Seven of Wands fell under the Death card because this is about perseverance, being defensive and maintaining control. So even though you went through this death or this rebirth, you want to persevere in your life, and that's what's beautiful. That's a beautiful energy coming out of a rebirth or a death, because you could have left your old self behind or whatever, what have you, and this new space and new energy that you're in that brought you sudden awareness and choosing happiness and acceptance. It's allowing you to persevere in your life. But there's also a vibe of defensiveness, like you're defending something. You could be defending yourself or defending your happiness. That's that Spirit, like, yeah, ding ding ding. There's always like confirmation in my head when I'm guessing. It's either Spirit saying, I don't know, that's for somebody maybe, but Spirit is telling me that definitely a lot of you, or somebody specifically, is definitely defending something. You could be defending your newfound happiness. You could be defending this partnership, this connection, this love that you have for yourself or for someone or for a job or for a location, a destination. You're defending that. You're trying to maintain your control with what you gain. It's like you got rebirth. You're this new person, sudden awareness, happiness, acceptance. You're trying to defend it and maintain control of that. Like, you're like, now that I have it, I don't want to lose it. I don't want to defend it, and all of that. And that's beautiful. Next, falling under this sudden awareness card, the Four of Cups in reverse, choosing happiness, sudden awareness, acceptance. Falling under that, we have the Two of Swords in reverse. You guys got that on a lot of your other past reads, and it's just about that no right decision. No right decision, lesser of two evils, like kind of just like all my choices are like not what I wanted per se, but those are the choices that you have. So I think because it fell under that card of sudden awareness, choosing happiness and acceptance, that's giving me the vibe that you're accepting the choices that you had. Like, you finally just had to choose something, or you have a sudden awareness, like a light bulb went off in your head, Aquarius, to say, I'm accepting this choice that I chose, and it's whatever, it's not what I thought I should probably go towards, or I didn't know this was specifically, I didn't know I would be doing this, but I'm doing it. I'm accepting it and I'm happy about it. So good for you, Aquarius. Not only did you choose something and you just kind of let it happen and accepted your journey or what, you know, was meant for you, you're happy about that choice now, which I think is beautiful. I was confused about the card at first, the Two of Swords in reverse coming under that card, so I did ask for a clarifier from Spirit. I said, Spirit, why is this card here? I got the Two of Pentacles in reverse, right? So it lets me know that even though you're just accepting it and accepting happiness, you know, whatever stalemate that you were in, the reason that you didn't want to go towards what you're going towards now and you didn't want to accept it originally is because you felt like you had a loss of balance and it was disorganized. You were overwhelmed. It's like, okay, that choice, it's not that I didn't like it, but it overwhelmed me. I feel like that's the vibe I'm getting for you, Aquarius. That's probably how you felt. Like, okay, this thing that I have now accepted that I'm happy about. Before, I didn't choose it and I wasn't happy about it because I didn't feel like it was balanced. I didn't feel comfortable. It's like you didn't feel comfortable. You know, you didn't feel like you like lack of balance. You didn't feel comfortable inside. You didn't feel on your square with the choice. You felt like it was disorganized, like too much craziness was going on with it, and you felt overwhelmed by it, by whatever this was that was happening. But now you're just choosing it. You're choosing the happiness and you're accepting it, which is beautiful. You know, take it as it resonates. Lastly, I asked Spirit, I said, okay, originally I always ended with like, okay, Spirit, give some advice. Like, what's your advice for, you know, in your case, Aquarius? But then I thought about it and I was like, well, Aquarius really doesn't like being told what to do. I mean, if you're an evolved Aquarius, you wouldn't mind because you'll just take it as a suggestion, and if you like it, you'll do it, and if you don't like it, you won't. Or if you do like it, you'll tweak it to make you like it. You know, it'll just be on your own terms, which is beautiful. I think that that's great. You know, but anyways, not gonna get too caught up in talking about unevolved versus evolved, even though I could talk about it all day. I just feel like I wanted to respect the Aquarian energy and say, you know what, Spirit, instead of telling them what to do, let's just give them some advice or tell them something that would like leave an impression on them, impress upon them how they can move forward. So I kind of put it like that because I felt like y'all would, you know, and I want you to know the context before I looked at these cards, because the cards are kind of confusing. So I'm gonna just leave it up to Spirit. I saw 1717, so I'm gonna take that as a, you know, you're on the right path, synchronicity, because like I said, I'm giving you the context. I asked Spirit to give us some ending messages that would leave an impression on Aquarius and not feel like you're telling them exactly what they need to be doing, because they're very strong minded. They're going to do what they want to do. They're very strong spiritual people, so they're their own guides, you know. Already some people got to come into that, but Aquarius, y'all already in that energy. So let me take a sip of water. We're going to get into it. So 3 cards came out. They came out all together and I just took them. First card: action, impulsiveness, defending beliefs. All of these cards, by the way, gave me the vibe. The Spirit was more so trying, the direction Spirit was trying to go with these 3 cards is trying to let you know where you're at right now, Aquarius. But I'm gonna let you decipher it, take it as it resonates. But anyway, anywho, first card out, right? Okay, we got the Knight of Swords in the upright. Spirit says, you know, action, impulsiveness, defending beliefs. That could be the energy you're in. Like I said, I'm not gonna get deep into it and I'm gonna let you guys take it as it resonates. But Spirit is bringing to our attention here, there's this energy of action, Aquarius, and that makes sense because you also got this Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords, both of those cards are about action. It's the Knights. But the thing about the Knights is, even though they are about action because they're Knights, they're very calculated. They take their time. They don't just, you know, smash their way in unless that's a part of their tactic. Like, okay, I'm going to ambush. Either way, whether you're going to ambush or take your time and like slowly, you know, go into something, Knights are very calculated. So no matter what they do, they thought about what they were going to do before they did it. So that's a beautiful energy. This is an air card, so this is definitely Aquarius, like mental, logical kind of energy, very action impulsive, defending your beliefs. So I think Spirit just wants to bring to your attention that you could be on the more impulsive side, even though you are very much so just want to do some action. You could be very impulsive right now. You could be in a space where you're defending your beliefs a lot right now, which is beautiful. You definitely want to, you're defensive. With this Seven of Wands, you're definitely defensive. You're trying to defend your happiness, defend your newfound awareness. So you could be in a space where you're really defensive, like defending your beliefs. You're just like, look, I know what I want. And maybe this could even be in regards to love, you know, because it's 3 cards that did kind of come out, because they could be clarifying these other cards. So in regards to love, maybe you want to take action, but you're impulsive and you're defending your beliefs about, you know, maybe you realize like this person makes you happy, or this relationship, this friendship, job makes you happy. You want to defend your beliefs about it. Like if you think you should be there, you're going to defend that belief. Like, I think I should be here. I'm happy with this. But it's to the point where it's probably a little aggressive with this Chariot in reverse. One of the characteristics of that card in reverse is aggression. So you could be a little aggressive about it, even because you're trying to defend your happiness and your beliefs so much. And what it's like when you first learn something and you're just so excited to the point where you're like aggressive. You just gotta calm down. Like, calm down before you go into it. I can relate to that, honey. Because before I got a hold on my emotions a whole lot better, as my feminine emotions, I was very in that energy of like super action, impulsive, super defense, just needed to calm down before I went into things. Anyways, I think Spirit also wanted to bring into your awareness, you got the 8 of Pentacles here. I feel like Spirit wanted to bring to your awareness also that you're having, you're feeling very passionate. You have high standards, which is beautiful. I don't see what's wrong with that. You're perfecting this new space that you're in. You're perfecting yourself. You're working on it. And the Rider-Waite deck, I love that. I love that card, the 8 of Pentacles and the Rider-Waite deck, because it depicts a man like he's like he has tools and he's like working on his pinnacles, you know. So you're working on your pinnacles, you're working on yourself, you're working on things. So you have high standards and passion, and you're working on things, which is beautiful. So Spirit is just bringing that to your attention. Maybe that's something you should be focusing on, or are focusing on, or could be. Take it as it resonates, however it feels good to you, Aquarius, if you even want to take it, like I said. But the last card that came out, and this was very interesting to me, is the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So I think Spirit wants to bring to your attention, Aquarius, that you have this energy of like strings attached, you know, like it's like a stinginess and a power and dominion. Like maybe you're defensive about what you want and your happiness and your vision and things that you want, to the point where you're a little stingy. You probably don't want to share that much or flex that much or be that flexible. Take it as it resonates. And then you have power and dominion. You're probably trying to control something too much. You're probably trying to assert your power and dominion over a situation. So you could be a little bit, you know, this could be negative or good. I'm taking it as more of the negative side, because like stinginess came out in strings attached. And usually when this card comes out in the reverse, it's about, you know, handling your pinnacles or your material success in such a way where you don't want to share your material success, or you want to give it to somebody, but you got strings attached. Like you giving it to them, but not, you're sharing your material success perhaps, but you're not doing it from like a pure place where it's just like selfless. Like I'm just helping just cause, or I'm generous just cause. It's more so like you're doing it because you want something in return. You know, that's what strings attached means. That's what that usually means when this card come out. Just as a quick story, I did a reading for someone, and it was a man who just got out of a relationship, a divorce, an older man. He ended up getting with a younger girl. He was trying to figure out what happened with the younger girl, because I guess she dipped out on the relationship, and this card came out for him. So I think the card was letting him know, like, you probably want strings attached. Like you're probably offering her things. I don't know. This is just an example. This is when that card comes out. So I just want to touch on that, because I felt like Spirit wanted me to anyway. Just kind of touch on the what this card means. I feel like Spirit just wants to bring you these things to your attention. But yeah, this card usually means that, you know, you're giving because you want something from someone. You're not giving to be generous. You're giving because you want something in return. You're being stingy. You don't even want to share. And you're trying to assert your power and dominion over someone. I saw 24. So yeah, Spirit is definitely confirming this. That's the synchronicity. I'm on point. So yeah, and then my vibe is changing. I was just gung-ho, happy-go-lucky, y'all, energy, but now it's getting a little bit more serious feeling. And I'm still very happy, but I feel like Spirit is really trying to stress this to you, especially this one, Aquarius. Because in all the other, it's so interesting because in all the other readings I did for Aquarius, you guys got this card in the upright. So you were very charitable, generous. You were sharing a lot. Literally, you can go back and look. You were very generous before when people weren't supporting you and dragging you down and taking advantage of you. But now that you're in this happy space, it's like you want to defend you. It's like you're scarred from people doing you like that, and you're afraid to share again. You want to be stingy again. You want to give in a way, and it's kind of selfish where you're giving, you're sharing, but you want something in return. And Spirit may be bringing it to your, attention for a reason. So I'm not going to tell you what to do because I know you don't like that, Aquarius. But Spirit is bringing it to your attention for a reason, just saying. And yeah, Spirit, power and dominion. You're asserting your power and dominion over something. And Spirit is bringing it to your attention. Probably because you have all this good stuff going for you, all this happiness, realization, getting ready to move towards something, may have something to do with love. So Spirit could be bringing this to your attention for a very important reason. So that's all I got for you, Aquarius. This reading honestly was very beautiful for me. It was very clear. Sometimes when I read for signs, it's very confusing or it's all over the place, but this is very clear, very concise. So I really hope it resonated. I hope it helped. If it didn't, I'm sorry. There's other people to watch, other information to get, and of course you always just go within and listen to yourself, which is the first choice. But sometimes we come and look at this stuff because it's hard. We can't, it's hard for us to see what's inside, or sometimes we just need confirmation. So anyways, Aquarius, like I said, that's all I got for you. I love you so much, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.